When it sounds too good, I never trust it, man. Thank y'all for tuning in for another video. Welcome back. Y'all remember, matter of fact, let me start off different. Your 9 to 5 is killing you slowly. And I'm going to show you how it is. You remember that episode on SpongeBob when Squidward moved to the area where all the other Squidwards were? Don't worry, I'm going to put it right here. And at first he seemed happy, motivated, courageous, grateful that he was in an area that he was respected and known. Well, he wasn't really respected, but he had some sense of dignity, clarity in what he was doing. But over time, as things went on, you start slowly seeing his face go from smile to, that boy was mad, boy. So he was smiling, mad. So that's how your 9 to 5 is treating you. At one point in time, when you first started your job, you was happy, grateful that you had that job. You was thanking the Lord above for that job. But when you look deeper into it and started furthering your career, over time, your smile went from this to this over time. And it's killing you slowly. You find yourself, at one time, you was working 40 hours a week. Now, you working 50 hours a week, 60 hours a week. You trying to get as much overtime as you can get, because as things increase, your wage stayed the same. So you say, well, how do I fix this? I say job hop. But a lot of people don't want to do that. A lot of people don't want to leave their 9 to 5 because they got all this vacation time, all this sick time, all this PTO. They don't want to leave. They got 401k. They got all these things laid out on the table, which is designed that way for your ass not to go nowhere. It's designed this way. I say fuck it and just leave it anyway. Screw it. Screw all that. Start over. You want more money, either grow within the company, but you at a place where you capped out. Everybody else is staying in their positions 30, 40 years. Where you going? So now you the main guy running around, bitching, whining. Let me tell you something, bro. For all you people out there that don't think you whining and bitching, you're doing it subconsciously. You want things to stay exactly where they are. You don't want no change. Because when a young guy comes up and say, hey, man, how about we all come together, get together, and go in there and tell the motherfuckers, hey, we want better wages. You say, no, I can't do that. But you sit there and yap all day, killing you slowly. You tired in the morning. First thing you wake up, you gotta go to the job. You get off, on and off your equipment. You make all kind of noise. You sound like a damn Formula One car on a Friday night. You making all type of noises on and off your equipment. And then when you see some shit that ain't in your agenda, you shoot over there to it. Hey, we ain't doing all that. What the fuck you mean? That nigga, what the? No, I'm saying, it just jokes. But like I'm saying, you don't know that all these things are affecting you. The times, the agenda, the stableness. You do the same shit every day. Nothing changes. Your whole day is the same. Over and over again. Like Squidward, his day was the same over and over again. Next thing you know, he's feeling terrible, down. SpongeBob was the whole key to that, because SpongeBob came with something different every single day. SpongeBob was something different, something new going on every single day. Was you and admired that over the stable job, the stable hobbies. Your job is killing you slowly. You get home, you don't even want to, you ain't even got energy to do half the shit you want to do. Your kids, you're a weekend father, weekend parent. You go out there and cut the grass when you feel like it. I see women cutting grass more than men nowadays. Because you know why? These men are at the job 6 to 7 hours a week. So the women got to cut the grass. If she's staying home, I'm going to go home and cut the grass. You ain't got no push mower. You going to be out there on the zero turn that you probably financed on a riding mower. You ain't pushing shit. But like I said, your job is affecting your health more than you're realizing. How many have you gained weight at your job? Even though you work out, how many have you gained weight? How many you have post-sleeping habits? How many you eat poorly because you don't feel like cooking? How many of you don't even have time to give your woman no pleasure because you tired? So when you got all of these different conglomerates going on, it's killing you slowly. You seen the movie Killing You Softly in the song from the Fugees? Listen to it, read it, see it for yourself. These things are not good for no humans. But you ask yourself what we should do, because that's the main question we ask. What should we do? I say find something outside your job that gives you clarity, because as a man, that's all we want anyway. We want clarity, we want fulfillment. That's all we want. We don't want nothing else. We want clarity, fulfillment, peace. That's it. It don't take much to please us. If a man can pay all his bills and have some play money, that's enough. For an average Joe that's not trying to do all these trades, stocks, investments, even then with that little play money, he can use that. I ain't gonna play this time. I'm gonna just set it to the side. I'm gonna invest this. I'm gonna just keep building this castle right here. If that all a man can get, that's all he would take. A normal average Joe ain't greedy. No. But the job system ain't designed like that. It's designed to keep you just over broke. So write down on a paper what has drastically changed over the first day you started your work to now. Write it down and see which ways you can fix it. Go to sleep early. You take your work with you at home. Fuck that. I'm going to just spend time with my family and kids. Fuck, I'm not going to spend no more time. Boss offering overtime. Fuck it. Not today. I'm going home. I'm going to chill with my family. I got a project I'm working on at home. I'm going to go home and take care of that. Put yourself first. The problem is we putting these jobs first. Put yourself first. These jobs ain't going nowhere. They ain't paying us nothing no way anyhow. To get where we trying to go, they're not paying enough for that. Everybody at this time, I'm starting to think ain't gonna afford a house. Some people ain't got cars. They travel bikes, walking, can barely afford the rent, because that's all this job is, just over broke. So I need you to find something outside that job to give you that fulfillment, that clarity. And one day that can be your job. Even though you turn it into a job again, at least you ain't got a motherfucker controlling your whole outcome, your whole day, your whole paycheck. You are in control. That's what all we want. It don't take much to please the average Joe. We just want to make enough money to have some play money, some spending money. I want to be able to go buy me a brand new pair of shoes if I want to. Go out to eat, whatever. I don't feel like cooking, I'm going out to eat. I shouldn't have to sit here and make a life decision if I want to go buy pizza or not. Or if it's the pizza or $40, $50 on the lights. That shouldn't be a life decision in this day and age. We have come far as Americans, citizens, with all the technology to be basically living in Stone Age times. Technology is up here, but wages is still down here. It should be exploding right now. We should be as far off on the great side of things more than ever, but this was what we was talking about as kids. We were saying that as everything evolved, we should prosper. This what all our ancestors did it for, right? The white and black ancestors that was fighting for a good community, a good civilization. But if they was here today, they wouldn't agree with what's going on. Either that or they just gonna play a fucking game and get their money and just play the game. Fuck it. I ain't got no choice but to play this game with them, because if I don't, I'm gonna be just like you, just over broke. So find that clarity outside your job. Don't let your job be your whole identity. Stop trying to make friends at your job. That's all it is, a job. Come a dime a dozen. Take care of yourself, man. I don't want to hear all these. I'm tired of seeing all these stories about motherfuckers being in a job 35, 45, 55 years, 50 years. I know somebody pushing 50 years right now. Look good, but I know on the inside he's dead. Take care of yourself, bro. Because you're not going to get just over broke working at that job. You're not. Even if you increase the things you always wanted, the things you wanted to grasp and grab and get a hold of and have, you got that money, that new position, you're going to spend it. You got to wise up and be smart. There ain't no time to be sitting trying to buy boats and ATVs and four-wheelers and bullshit that you got to finance because you ain't really got the money to go spend 10, 12 racks on new equipment. Or buy no secondhand four-wheeler unless you don't know how to work on it. So, what you think? Is your 9 to 5 killing you slowly? Write it down. Say it in the comments. Write it on a piece of paper. See what things we can do to fix it.
Young stress, so young nigga hold it.